Hello, hello, Gustav. What up? Oh, we're gonna do some Union Raid later, but for now we're going to start with what's it called? With Snowbreak, because I already did today's what's it called? Union Raid, just in case not to miss my hits and get kicked out of my union later. I mean, you know how it is, right? But afterwards we will go into Nikke, do solo raid and everything. So for now we are going to go into Snowbreak. Hopefully it works. You beat chapter 22 yesterday. Congrats on that. How was Nihilister? Did you enjoy the fight? I personally love the Nihilister fight. It's such a fun and rewarding fight for Snow White players. Because you get a lot of, how do I put it? You can do a lot of very skillful things in it. But how did it go for you? What comp did you use, Gustav? I'm actually curious. I wonder if anything I do for content actually even helped you, to be honest. We're gonna continue a bit of story, hard mode actually, because I haven't touched hard mode in a while. Yeah, I'm still at chapter 5 on hard mode. Still need to clear out some of these. Use Dorothy, Dola, Modernia, Helm, and Leader. Oh, okay, so you used that comp. Okay, I see. I see. That is a comp that surprisingly works, huh? I'm surprised you met the DPS check though. The saddest Marion. Yeah, exactly. That is my most invested character, Zephyr. Because she does very silly things. Oh, that guy's dead. That guy's dead. That guy's dead. I just love that she calls us Capo. But use Dorothy, Dola, Moderna, Helm, and Leader. I'm surprised you didn't use a different burst tree, but I guess, did you need the cover recovery from Leader, Gustav? I'm surprised you did. Because I assumed that Leader never got to burst then. I know there's another sniper, I just saw it. Oh, there it is. Ah, right, the thing just blocked my shot. Rather unfortunate. Yo, cheers, Mystery. The Olympus is a scam gun? I wouldn't say that. And this is not the Olympus, by the way. This is Song of the Orca. Whoops. I wouldn't say that. The Olympus actually does quite a bit of damage. Like, if you have nothing else for 5-star guns, it actually does the job for snipers. Song of the Orca, on the other hand, needs kind of a change, because the fire rate is really not good. Whoops. But yeah, what up, Mystery? It's been a while, I think. Liter was just there for cover recovery. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, I could see that being a thing, Gustav. Because, yeah, if you're struggling with Nihilister P1 and you don't have enough to get cover, just enough cover to survive a couple of breaths of fire in P2, then I could see why it's an issue, right? And why you would need a leader. But congrats on beating Nihilister. It's not an easy opponent. It's not an easy opponent. Nihilister is definitely not an easy opponent. Hello there. Dorothy did 38k damage, jeez. Yeah, what up, Elixir? Your favorite SM character, Marion? If you don't hit now, you do lose your day 1 attempts. I already hit Ragnar. I already did my hits. Oh right, I forgot. I alerted them, so now they get the protection. I already did my day 1 Union Raid hits. Just in case there was anything that prevented me, you know, from being able to play tonight, because you never know if there's an emergency. I did it while I still have time, right? So I'm safe on that regard. Time to wait 1 hour and silently judge my union, how far it's progressed. I think we are at like level 6 or 7 right now. So it's not as good as some top unions would do, but it's good enough, right? Oops. There we go. A lot of shifts at work? Yeah, I can imagine. Like now you're relaxing, right? I guess, Mystery, like a lot more chill. Also, what up, Joshua? What up, what up? Nice to see you again as well. If you listen to the voice lines, you'll understand why we refer to her as the BDSM queen, this character. She has so many freaking voice lines that are a bit yabe. Just a few. So many. What is this, South London? Yo, chill. Like this is. What is this, South London or something? Go back to England. Just missing Doro now? Yeah. Gremlin union still not ranked up though? Yeah, I mean, that's understandable. You guys are a very recent union. You gotta recruit though. Oh, that broke but was not enough. Okay. I split into that. Oh, that does a lot of damage, doesn't it? Is Helm dropping before Anis? I think Anis is dropping before Helm. Maybe they all drop at the same time though. It is possible that both... I am close to being Dorothy? Yeah, that's true. Because Dorothy is my favorite waifu from Nikke. Although gameplay-wise, my absolute favorite is still Snow White. That's why we have the entire Snow White against the world meme with my freaking comps, but... But considering the order at which they are teasing both Anis and Helm, I would assume that Anis is coming before Helm. But they're also teasing Helm, so maybe we'll get dual banners very shortly apart. Because it is the part 2 of the summer event, though. Freaking hunchbacks, I swear to god. Oh, he fell off. He fell off the truck. I finally realized that you fell off the truck, huh? There we go. It always throws me off that they're hunchbacks. Helm sandwich, a new dream. I mean, I really can't wait for Helm for sure. Really looking forward to her. And Anis as well. Like, we're getting some really good stuff. Okay, we're gonna just use the ult here to nuke that. Like, everything is basically dead. Well, maybe not you, but we can just do that. We can just do that. Oh. Huh, so that thing over there is trying to get me. I mean, in a duel of snipers, between that big Manta Raid thing and an actual sniper, what do you guys think wins? I think we know the answer. I don't like the grenade tosser though. There we go. Did I not hit the head there? Huh. Well, it's dead now, but... I honestly thought they were going to drop Chime for part 2. Honestly, I doubt it. Usually Pilgrims have their own set of events, right? On Twitter post, only Helm banner has a release date, and not Anis. That's what you're asking. Oh, maybe then Helm would be the first one. I'm not sure. I don't have any information on that personally. At least not information that I can share. But I don't have any information on that. Even information I cannot share. It's just, in general, I don't have information about it. Don't try to read too much into what I said. But yeah, I have no information about the banners currently. So I know as much as... Ooh, that is not good. Guess I could do it like this though. This should be enough. Oh, they all don't have their freaking... So I don't really need to play optimally here to kill them. There we go. Now I can heal up a little bit. That's another one down. That's another one down. Oops. Ah, I thought he was going to move more. Yeah, if information doesn't want to share. But yeah, Chime... I doubt Chime will be after Nier. I don't know. I'm not sure. Summer Snow White has to have some balance. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Snow White is another thingy. I have not rolled on Chinaman yet. Wait, is he already out, Medlek? Have actually not rolled on him yet. Guess we'll do that after the Nikke portion of the stream then. Because I have not rolled on Chinaman yet. Actually, have not rolled on Chinaman yet. Show your head. There we go. Ah, thought he was going to... There we go. Wait, you're going to teleport here, aren't you? Where are you going? Oh wait, you have a friend now, huh? He's already out? Oh, I see. Ah, man, that was quick though. I'm so used to Arknights having a dead week in between, a dead week or two in between events, so I didn't think it was going to be out immediately after the raid event. Oh, that's another one down. But I guess I'll do the rolls live for Chinaman. I don't have that many rolls saved up though, unfortunately. The two wolf girls took a lot out of me. The two wolf girls took a lot out of me. So I'm more than ready to basically not get Chinaman. It is very possible. Right. But I would be very surprised if Chime, or at least a new Pilgrim, doesn't come before the Nier collab. I would be very, very surprised. Clip. Not another clip out of context. Oh, that thing is immune. Okay. These days I'm getting so many clips out of context, aren't I? Summer White, yeah. Like, Snow White summer skin, I would actually get. No joke. Maybe? Oosh. I'll have to double check. Because I've noticed that someone clipped my advice about Snow White, I believe. And I believe they're also been clipped out of context as well by Zephyr about some other stuff and Siwi. Luckily not too much though. What the? Ooh, that is not good. I need to... There we go. Ah! Ah, come on! Freaking staircases are the weakness of Marion. Oh, you're dead. I think I saw something, didn't I? I can roughly clean out house though. There we go. Ah, missed out. Oh, that thing got pulled, huh? I feel like that clips tab of my Discord is going to bite me in the ass at some point, isn't it? Oh wait, you're already here, huh? You're dead. So are you. Okay, so the last enemy is all the way over there, and there is a turret over here. Can probably... Oh, I can probably kill that thing first though. It's gonna teleport over here though. Wait, it's not? Okay. Am I out of your range or something? I guess I'll take it. Time to give. Guilty as charged. Bikini Rapunzel? What could have been? Yeah, I know, right? Like... The Arc Knight experience, yeah. Part of the clip or not? Oh, thanks a lot for the follow. Much appreciated, Ainsoft. Much appreciated for the follow on Twitch side of things. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Yeah, hello. What up? Hope you're enjoying this stream so far, Ainsoft. I feel like that whole clips thing is going to just bite me in the ass, isn't it? Stop with the spam, Ragnar. Come on. But yeah. Oh yeah. It's a... I don't know if you know about it, but I will put my YouTube in case you want to watch some of my videos as well, because I do YouTube as well. Wait, did the bot command not go through? Did the bot command not go through? YouTube? There we go. I don't need to stop. You will embrace it soon enough, yeah. If I do get him, I will have to embrace playing Arc Knights on silent mode, won't I? Machine gun. There we go. There is a trick to that. Just played Snowbreak yesterday, but you're still confused about the logistics. Oh, I see. If you have any questions, feel free to ask about logistics. I'll try to answer to the best of my knowledge. But logistics are... how do I put it? Logistics are kind of like... do you play Genshin Ainsoft or not? Have you played Genshin Impact or Honkai Star Rail, for example? Chongyue in 16 need to go for Lin, yeah. I need to get Lin, like, my goal is Lin, not so much Chongyue, actually. You play both? Okay. So, whoop, that did not go through. Okay, so you can think of logistics as something similar to the relics that you farm in domains in Genshin Impact, or to the, what's it called, the relics you farm in Simulated Universe, in Honkai Star Rail. They're functionally the same thing. They have a set bonus, So 2 set and 3 set bonus. And they also have random stats. So the thing you want to do is farm whatever is best as a orange type of logistics for your character, but not upgrade them until you get a good roll of stats, right? And you will get a additional stat which seems to be elemental damage related if you get them to level 15. Yeah, it's basically relics and artifacts. It's basically that. Now, the thing is, which ones to farm for each character will depend on how their kit works, right? So, for example, Marion, my Marion here, oh, I cannot show it. I'll show it once I'm done with this stage, right? So, my Marion has a ballistic-oriented set of logistics that I farmed, right? Because that's something that she wants. Ooh, that is not good. Ah, okay, I need to do it like this. But based on whatever, you know, your character prefers, you will want a different set of logistics, right? But do beware of not upgrading set logistics too much because of the random stats. The set bonus is what you're still confused about. Oh, I see. Well, I'll show you in a bit as to give you an example, because I'm done with this stage, right? Would you buy Bikini Scarlet? If I had a Scarlet, yes, I would. Lane acquired. I'm out. Peace. Congrats on that. I mean, if I do get Chongyue, technically, yes, I can get Lin later on. That is true. Using Ballistic on Yao, I don't see any different after skill. Oh, okay, I see. So the thing is, you probably want Thermal on Yao, actually. Are you talking about the 5-star version of Yao, or the other one? Einsoft? Because that is a big difference, right? So right now my Yao doesn't have the good logistics because I haven't really taken the time to farm it. So I took ballistic damage and increased thermal damage because she does thermal damage with her skills, right? So if you look at her ultimate skill, thermal damage, and if you look at her standard skill, it's thermal damage as well. So you kind of want to have some form of thermal damage with her, as far as I'm concerned, if you want to maximize her. Like, that's the way I did it, right? For Winter Solstice. If you're talking about the other Yao, I would have to check what she does because I don't really play with her. But I would personally assume that you would want thermal damage related things on top of some ballistics, maybe. Right. So for example, for Marion, that would be the best example I have. 5-star Yao, okay. 4-star Yao, you need ballistic, yeah. But for 5-star, you need the thermal then. Because for example, Marion uses a lot of ballistic damage, right? Ballistic damage bonus, kinetic damage bonus, you know, all of that stuff, like kinetic. So what I did is I grabbed logistics that increase ballistic and ballistic because that is her main thing. Is her ultimate does damage, yes, but you mostly do damage with Marion by headshotting, using your your skill, and then hitting again. So ballistic is super important to her because ballistic is basic attack damage, right? And because her skill also scales of ballistic, cloud shot, you want ballistic. So for Yao, I would believe that you would want some ballistic, but most ballistic and thermal, like a mix of that for logistics. That is my train of thought if I had to build Yao with the what's it called thingy with the logistics. Because if you go full ballistic, you're basically only increasing her auto attacks. Just the basic auto attacks. Whereas if you want to increase her actual ultimate damage, you need to go thermal increase. Right? So that is what I would go for, and also you need to pay attention to which neuronics you go for, right? At least that's my personal thought on that. You use my Marion set on Yao, is it still possible? Well, that means that you're only increasing her auto attacks then. That's the thing, right? If you use my Marion set, which is this one, on Yao, the only thing you're increasing is her auto attacks. That's it. Nothing else. That's probably why you're not seeing that big of a difference. On my Yao, I use a mix of ballistic damage, but also thermal damage, because the ult will do more damage thanks to that. And her ult does a fuck ton of damage. But yes, you could in theory run Marion's ballistic on Yao. I don't think it's that great, but in theory you could, right? It was so bad for Cake Warframe, yeah. You can imagine. Like, that is... for Yao, let me check what you can farm in this thing, right? So the one I'm farming is the Dharma squad because it's for my Marion, because she's the one that I use the most. But if I had to say, increase auxiliary units, increase ultimate skill damage, that could be good. Fenya squad sounds good for Yao, but Fenya squad could be good for Yao actually, huh? Ballistic damage, after a crit hit, increase ADS ballistic, 10 seconds, my flex stacks. Twilight squad increases active skill after damage with a skill, targets resistance to that type damage down. Huh. It's kind of confusing what you would go for Yao actually, now that I think about it, huh? I find it funny to be using Warframe game logic on a game that has more RNG requirements than Warframe, yeah. You're currently farming for the Dharma. The Dharma to me seems more oriented towards Marion than Yao herself. But, I mean, it will increase her auto attack damage, right? Ballistics and everything, so that could work, but... like with Yao, I don't know if I would go for that. Hold on, let me reopen the logistics though. Logistics tabs, just so that I can think about it for a second. Because to me, like, Dharma squad, I don't think is ideal. I want to say Fenya squad could be really good for boss killing for Yao. Because you could space the boss and just do 32% more damage with her ult, which is massive. And also you increase your damage after using a ultimate skill by 46%, so it's massive afterwards as well as a follow-up for Yao. But then you're banking a lot into the ultimate. But that is what I would think would work best for her. But that is like you're banking a lot into it. What would be another good one? Because I would think that thermal damage or elemental damage increase would be good, but I don't see any increased healing effect. We don't care about that. Ballistic crit ADS 10%. Could be Amano Iwato squad, I guess. Active skill damage. Yeah, this one is not that great for Yao. Kaufman, shield acquisition efficiency is really bad. I guess Dharma squad really? Like, I don't know, like it's just basically increasing your auto attack damage at that point. I mean, you can farm it for Marion, right? If you have Marion Swift, then it's good to farm that, for sure. Like, if you're farming it for Marion as well, then yes, that piece is amazing for Marion, because the main playstyle of Marion Swift is hitting us an attack with a zoomed in attack, or you know, and then using your skill to tag again the enemy, and then using immediately an attack that is not even aimed to, you know, clip and kill. You know what I mean? Like with Marion, that is like her gameplay loop. You're pretty lucky in your pulls, yeah, I can tell. That is very, very lucky that you got so many 5 stars. I got lucky too to some extent, but yeah. Personally, I would think that if you're making Yao a boss killing specialist, I would go with Fenya Squad for Yao, actually. That would be my personal opinion. Maybe I'm completely wrong about it, but my personal opinion would be Fenya Squad for Yao. If you're farming for Yao, right? If you want to use her as a boss killer, so for example, if you go into what's it called, into Dispatch, and you want to fight like these suckers, you could use that to increase her ult while you're spacing the boss and just headshotting him, right? At least that would be my train of thought when building Yao. Maybe I'm wrong about it, but at least that's how I would do it. How am I liking the changes? They're pretty good. You got 4 5-star in beginner banner, the one that cap at 50 pulls. Damn, that is very, very lucky. So you basically got about everything, right? You basically got just about everything. But yes, I am liking the changes so far, Zephyr. I am still waiting for them to fix Marion's gun, though, because it feels like shit to use it. So what you want to do is space the enemy, whoops, as much as possible. With Marion, right? Don't get surrounded. Whoops. Okay, so this is good. Like, the rate of fire of her signature gun is not amazing, not gonna lie. It's not ideal. So you always want to headshot E auto attack, right? With Marion. So now he's going to enter P2. Gotta space him. And play around these silly things. One down. Okay, so I'm gonna kite him around the box so that he cannot do much. So now he's kind of stuck around the, trying to get me through the box, right? And now I have the freedom to just kill him. Next. Grenade dude is a priority target. Okay, so he's going to do his AoE. Okay, so now this is the important part. Gotta destroy the train queues. Was not quick enough. I was not in good position there. Oh, that works out still. I think I just saw something I did not want to see. Yeah. That's gonna be annoying. He's not a priority target, surprisingly enough. I think the boss is probably a bigger priority. Or if you can double clip him like this. Because he is... There we go. And ultimate to the face, that should finish him off. There we go. Your 5-star right now is Yao, 2 Marion Swift, 2 Freddy, and Kaguya. Jesus Christ, that's amazing. Feel like Marion's gun actually to be a nerf, so her kit is not too OP. The thing is, Zephyr, I would agree with you if Marion's kit was not built entirely around quick scoping. Her entire kit is built around one hit through sniping with a scope, one quick shot with her skill, and then another quick shot with an auto attack that doesn't need to be aimed. That's the entire point of her kit, is that she needs to have a rate of fire of around 75 to function properly. So the Orca being rate of fire 40 is really bad for her. If you were to look at how she plays when you have, for example, a rate of fire 75 gun. So let me show you. I'll go into simulation versus this guy to show you. I'm not gonna put anything here. It's just to show you, right? So if I change her weapon to a rate of fire that is more appropriate for her, which is, for example, 75, this is an appropriate rate of firing for her kit. So if I were to battle with this gun, you would see the entire difference is massive in terms of how she plays out. It becomes so much smoother because you snipe, hit, 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 like that. Like, this is the pace that you kind of want to be able to fire with your Marion, because her entire kit is about quick scoping, very quickly trying to get a headshot, squeezing in that skill 1 ability, and then squeezing another hit as quickly as possible. Everything about her is about doing these quick scopes. Right? Right? Because the E is not meant to be a dodge, it's meant to be a DPS ability to just increase your damage. You can use it for dodging, but that's not the main purpose. And this is the pace you want to be able to shoot with Marion. Right? Like, snipe, E, attack. Snipe, E, attack. Snipe, and so on. E, attack. Like, that is kind of like what you want to be able to do with Marion, but a pace 40 gun, like you saw earlier when I was doing the boss fights, is not good. It just makes her entire kit very, very clunky. Because her entire point is to do those one-shot skill one-shot, right? Over and over. And Horn of the Orca being rate of fire 40 feels really bad if you play her like that. Yo, what up, Laughing Smile? What up, Lazy Boy? What up, what up? But yeah, like, that is the entire logic behind Marion Swift, right? If the rate of fire is too slow, it means that her entire kit is getting basically kneecapped. Her entire kit is getting kneecapped if you cannot shoot quickly enough, like at the pace of 75. Because she's not like Yao, who does massive amounts of funny damage in a singular shot. Even though it looks like that, Yao does way more damage per shot, so it doesn't matter to Yao if you're using a rate 40 sniper. Like, as far as Yao is concerned, she doesn't care that it's a rate 40 sniper, right? Marion does. Because see, I could have sniped here again. Like, sure, it looks like I'm doing insane amounts of damage, but you gotta also remember I'm landing headshots. In some scenarios, it's gonna be way more difficult to land headshots. Whoops. Even the ammo capacity of this gun screams that it should have a higher fire rate as well. Ah, shame. Like, that is the entire thing about Marion Swift. Perfect for me. Lazy too, yeah. Still have a lot to learn of the game. Yeah, there, like, it is. Yeah, Yeah, Yao is perfect because you don't care about slow pace of fire. For lazy people, it's perfect. Like, her entire character works just fine. But yeah, like, this game has a lot of interesting mechanics. It is a fun game, to be honest. It has its flaws currently, but they have been fixing them quite quickly, so... What I also like to do is bully these things. Yo, what up? You tried to hit me. Come on. Try. Come on. Come on, boy. Are you gonna try to hit me? Oh, are you gonna try? Okay. Ah, shame. Shame. Man, I shouldn't make fun of the handicap, to be honest. Like, it is... Like... I shouldn't make too much fun of it. But yeah, like Marion, you can just go around headshotting everything and it will play just fine in soft, so I understand that. When I just began playing Snowbreak, I was doing just that. I completely forgot that I had skills or ultimates. Still saving your free elite recruit? Yeah, you should like wait and see what they do with the characters, right? Now, you should definitely wait and see what they do with the characters before selecting. Okay, so I'll rewatch the cinematics later. I'm just more interested in killing stuff right now. Took a while to realize that the ninja girl, the little girl we found in the tube. Yeah, it is her. She's the one we found in cryogenic sleep, actually. Yeah, she is. Use Marion's skill just to dodge. I mean, that's one way of using it. Like, it won't maximize your damage, but it will maximize your survivability. That's what I really like about Marion, is that you have... Those things being hunchbacks really messes my aim. Is that you can play her very defensively, or you can play very aggressively. Like, you can play her both ways. You can use this skill, you know, to dodge, which is fine. Or you could just use it to maximize your damage as well. She has this flexibility in playstyle that allows you to just run quick scope and do a lot of things that are very, very fun. In general, it works very, very well. Hopefully we get a new event with a cool operative. I hope so as well. Like, I'm very much looking forward to what they're going to do in terms of events. I hope that they won't be like MiHoYo levels of events. Oh, you're... So we're gonna use this. There we go. But yeah, I hope we get a cool event, because my biggest fear is that we get Genshin or MiHoYo levels of events, and that would be a real shame. That would be a real shame. Not to spit on MiHoYo games, because I actually enjoy quite a bit Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact, but their events really need some work. At least from my perspective. Do I have any serum? No, I do not. I guess we go to the Abyss. Underground Purge. Oh yeah, I tried to full clear this thing, but I'm too under level to 18 star this part. Or at least I'm not good enough, I guess. Especially the part with these two. This part I really struggled with. This is one of the two parts where I didn't get 3 stars. And then there's this one, which is above 20% because the Purification Sage plus all the armed advantage that they put is really annoying. And then this one, within 120 seconds, killing 2 Purificants at the same time is quite crazy. Combo Marion ult with Kaguya when she sucked the enemies. Oh yeah, that works really well. The sucky works pretty well. Hugging body pillow of Kafka. Yeah. I can't wait for Kafka as well. I mean, I would take a Kafka body pillow. I would get judging looks from my family and friends, but I wouldn't say no to a body pillow of Kafka. Decreases chaos damage, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, it will matter for redacted Acacia, but other than that, it's not gonna be all that relevant. I mean, Himeko as well. I really like Himeko and Kafka. And I have neither, so... Okay, so let's see what kind of garbage we're dealing with today. So what is it gonna be? Through shooting. There we go. So that's 3 stars there. If you ever do the Abyss, pay attention to the requirements of each floor. Even though it sounds obvious to say this, some of the 3-star requirements make 0 sense at times. Use support skill X amount of times is not something I would expect to see. Use skill less than 5 times as well. Like, I need to pay attention to skill usage and support skill usage intentionally here. Oh, shit. Oh, there's the last one. That should be the last one. There we go. So, here's another cool thing that you can do in Abyss. Is you can heal in between floors. Abyss is some bullshit, but it makes... it doesn't always make sense though. Himeko x Kafka. Ah yes, that is some good culture there. And that is some good culture, Einsaft. But you can heal in between because you have no time limit in Abyss. So if you're doing a very difficult level of Abyss, you can kind of get away with healing in between with characters like Observer. Observer is actually quite strong. She allows area control and among other things. So what is it gonna be? Use ultimate skill less than... Luckily Marion is not that reliant on ultimate, but... There we go. Actually, surprised I'm not Gaga for Observer, really. I'm a huge fan of Marion, actually, believe it or not. Not just her gameplay, but everything. But yes, I do like Observer as well, quite a bit. Her playstyle might be a little bit weird, though, because of her whole area of control playstyle. So... Oh, I cannot use standard skill a lot, huh? Okay, I need to pay attention to that. Okay, so I can just let them fight each other. That's another one down. I can take this one down. I can just let them kill each other. I just need to be careful about my skill usage, because if I use skills too much, it might be an issue. Let's just Penny though. Because in theory you could just let them kill each other, and it would work just fine. Oh yeah, you guys want to know the biggest weakness of this guy? His biggest weakness is concrete block. So I can just stay here and he'll never hit me. Doesn't matter what he does, he'll never hit me. What is the name of the support? Which support? Observer. Yo, what up, Percher? What up, what up? Haven't built any healers in Snowbreak. Oh, the support that I used earlier that uses area of control and everything also does quite a bit of damage, so it's a bit weird to call her a support. But she has a title called Observer. I don't remember her exact name. I'll show you in a bit, Einsoft. The white-haired that support. I don't remember her name, but she goes by the title The Observer or Observer in the version that I play her. Right. This stage decided to kneecap Acacia quite a bit with the chaos damage reduction. How lucky am I? I have 4 5-star guns. No, I do not have 4 5-star guns. I have 3 of them. This is a 4-star. Oh no, this is the 5-star sniper. But the others have 4-star guns. I got the one that is guaranteed from just completing stuff, and I got 2 5-star guns from the weapon gacha, which is very lucky, I will admit. But always aim for the parts anyway, so this game doesn't need to tell me to aim for them. Okay, so we're gonna use the ultimate here to kill these faster. See what I mean by thermal damage is quite important. Mission complete? What? Was it a survive stage or something? Huh. Well, that works. Let's see. So, the operative that I was talking about that is, in my opinion, quite solid is Chenxing. So, Chenxing, her support skill allows to heal your characters, which is pretty neat in some abyss areas that are incredibly difficult. Because you don't have a time limit, so you can just heal back to full thanks to her. Slowly but surely. But she also has like area of control abilities. So she drops pods that do thundering damage around her. That do thundering and that can link to each other if you take the options to do so. And the ultimate also does thundering. So what you can do is you can place a bunch of those pillars and her ultimate, and then swap to another character and continue DPSing. And her pillars will continuously do damage to everything. So you'll be able to control the entire battlefield while running in circles. Oh, you haven't got her. There are 5 mobs pointing their gun at me for another photo shot. Come on, Midleg. You already paired Marion with Kaguya and Yao with Freetia. Yeah, I mean, if you want a good pair with Enya is a pretty decent pair to put with Yao, by the way, because she has one of these abilities, which is it puts a sticky ball on enemies that will detonate for a bunch of thermal damage. And it will do additional damage, which is a percentage of the shot that set it off. So this is a character that I'm building to pair with Yao, because she goes very well with Yao. Yao has very strong single shot abilities. So if you put these sticky bombs of Enya, and then you shoot them with Yao's ult or Yao's skill, you will do a lot of additional damage, basically. Like, a lot. So I am building her for that purpose, slowly but surely. Sticky balls, yeah. Oh, come on, Midlek. But yes, these sticky balls. But yes, those sticky bombs are quite neat to have for that type of stuff. I already did that underground purge, so we can continue on to 7. We have 8 minutes though to clear it. You haven't got that one either. Sticky explosive bombs. Why are you guys making it worse and worse? Jesus Christ. Why are you guys making it worse and worse? Even better. What do you mean by even better? Jeez. I have the most down bad community out there, don't I? Then again, that's what I get for streaming Nikke so consistently with down bad stuff. But I'm not mad about it. I am not mad about it at all. If anything, I'm pretty happy that I have a down bad community. I think I have already cleared everything, huh? Heroic index, maybe? Yeah, I can do a quick run of this. Oh yeah, by the way, if anyone wants to add me, I'm on the Europe server, by the way. So this is my UID. I can paste it in the chat as well. Cultured community, exactly, which is a good thing. So this is my UID. You can copy and paste it to add me. I am on the Europe server though, so keep that in mind. But yeah, this is UID and everything if you ever want to add me on Snowbreak to do co-op and whatnot. Because I am going to do some co-op, and I wonder if there is anyone online for Brave the Game. Not going to go with Acacia though, we're going to go with Marion and deploy her. And let's see if there's anyone online at the moment. Laughing Smile is online, I wonder if he's on. And yeah. Dora. I need to brush up on my katakana as well. You're on C server, like many of my viewers actually. A huge chunk of my viewers are from North America. Another huge chunk of my viewers are from Southeast Asia. Very few are from actually Europe, or what you would consider global servers. But yeah. Okay, so let's start matching, I guess. Yeah, like there you go. It is what it is. It's not like Arknights where you have a singular server for everything. Okay, so let's see what we get today. No damage taken within 5 seconds. Standard skill, that's good. Decrease, but increase ballistic. Reaches 100. And I think... I mean, I'm gonna take this as well. Why not? Because I can do a lot of damage to this thing. Through the buffs that I get. And as long as I space him, I can just continuously do a lot of damage. As you can tell. Not even gonna use my U energy actually, I'm gonna wait for it to reach 100. Whoops. I'm not gonna use my ult because of what the bonuses that I'm getting. It looks very goofy in co-op, this thing, when it lags out a little bit, huh? Stop cutting him towards me. I don't want him towards me. Okay, so it's gonna be his AoE thingy. So this is what I wanted to do earlier, which is line up like this and kill 2 cubes at once. Spacing is very important when you're playing Marion, by the way. Knowing how to space your opponents will allow you to just land a bunch of shots that you should not have been able to land. There we go. Let's see. Skill enhancement. Ballistic damage, that's good. Cornered Beast is good. Quality over quantity is good. And skill damage up is good. Okay, so I'm not gonna spend my U energy at all, because as long as I have it at 100, I get 20% crit damage. As you can see, I'm getting like a huge damage boost thanks to that. Although this thing is a little bit annoying to aim at. Oh, it doesn't like me, huh? I need to get one of its legs. Don't have a lot of bullets, so I need to make them count. Technically, it's not the best to reduce the number of bullets on Marion, but turning a singular bullet each time into a ballistic nuke is pretty neat. And it's very funny to watch, so... Like, these builds revolve a lot around me shooting weaknesses and everything, so... This one is not exactly ideal, but... There we go. Marion's shot after the skill is auto aim. Yes, it is. But you have to land the skill shot, right? Skill enhance. Clip size. Damage against shields. Final damage dealt to an enemy with active negative effects. That's actually pretty decent. But yes, that's why what you do is snipe, skill into immediately a shot that you don't need to aim. That's her entire thing. Although you want to headshot with the first one because it seems like the shot that you don't aim follows whatever you hit last time. So if you headshot, it seems from my testing that it will land on the weak spot and everything. So it's not brain dead gameplay, right? Which is why I'm aiming for the head, right? Each time. There we go. Maybe you'll change your main to from Yao to Marion. Yeah, I mean, you should have brought a gun instead of the sword. Yeah, I know, right? But yeah, as you can see, the damage ends up being very, very high because I ended up doing more than half the damage of this team. If you play your carrots correctly with Marion Swift. It's all a matter of playing your carrots correctly, though. What time is it, though? Because I believe it is Nikke server reset. So I'm going to do one more match of... Well, no, never mind, actually. We'll come back to this after the Nikke dailies. Maybe the Arknight rolls and then the... we're gonna do Nikke dailies, Arknight rolls, and then go back to Snowbreak, I think. Because I still have a lot to do on Snowbreak, Jesus Christ. Friend request from Percher. Yo, what up, man? Of course you're a friend. Of course you're a friend, Percher. Let's see. Yeah. Free daily stuff. Tasks, grab this. Grab this. Gonna go into the Nikke daily grind. It's not gonna take that long. You already have one manifestation from Marion because you got doubled from the gacha. That is very lucky. Okay, so Marion's manifestation before I swap to Nikke. Yo, what up, Black Belt? All of the UR bosses are easy to beat, but Whale. Oh, that boss is... I'll explain it a bit, Black Pearl. I'll explain it a bit. So Marion's manifestation 1 is incredibly powerful. I don't have it yet, but it makes it so that once you tag an enemy with a headshot, well, not a headshot, you just tag them with a normal shot and then you use your skill. For the next 3.5 seconds, you can just not aim and just click, 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 click. And Marion will hit exactly the spot that you hit with the original shot before using the skill. For 3.5 seconds. Which is very, very powerful. Because it allows you to just be on the move constantly and still use that Marion playstyle that I mentioned. So instead of having to aim, skill, shoot, you would just aim, skill, shoot, shoot, shoot until the mark runs out, and then you aim, skill, and repeat, right? So you would land more quick shots without having to aim, pretty much. That is what her first manifestation does. So we're gonna swap to Nikke. I hope you guys don't mind, because I do need to do my Nikke dailies and everything. And then we'll come back to Snowbreak. I am, after all, a official Nikke content creator. So I need to do my part. Also, Union Raid. But yes, so Mother Whale I will explain as I load Nikke in. Mother Whale, as long as the core is alive, which in Union Raid it's probably going to stay alive forever once you reach level 10, Mother Whale will give a buff to all the raptors on the field that will make them, instead of being killable through damage, they will be killable through X amount of hits. So the number of hits is what will kill them, and they also become way stronger. Versus Mother Whale in the main story, you want to break the core and then start breaking the side things, and that will kneecap the raptors, right? Unfortunately, in Union Raid, I don't think you can break the core at higher levels, so the strategy will probably be to break the things on the sides and try to cheese the things. You'll change to Marion? I mean, just give it a shot, right? Ainsoft, I hope that helps you out. Yeah, Mother Whale is one of the hardest bosses in Nikke, because of how restrictive in terms of composition it is. So, for example, when I did my Snow White versus Mother Whale, I brought Haran to deal with the raptors, so that I could kill them before they could get the buff, essentially. Like, that was the main objective. The main objective on my Mother Whale kill in main story was Haran would kill the raptors before they got the buff, and then what's it called? Snow White would just annihilate things through her thing. Oh, the Bloodlet chats, I need to do them later. So, I believe we loaded in. Yes, we are. Haran is not ideal, right? But Marion, Kaguya, and who should you put for the third slot? Difficult to say. Depends on what you have, Ainsoft. Buffers would be good. Technically, the Big Sister thing that I showed earlier works as well with her, although she works much better with Yao. You could theoretically put Observer. You could put, what's it called? Acacia, the other version as well, technically, because she can paralyze and you can just free snipe. I'll have to look into it because I haven't looked too much in depth, but anything that will kind of like either put a stop to them so that you can headshot the boss or amplify ballistic damage or do damage off field. For example, Fenny Coronet works really well with Marion, actually, now that I think about it. Fenny Coronet with her attack speed buff is really good with Marion. Yeah, AoE is stacking her second skill. Yes, that is true, but she's not ideal in the sense that if she doesn't one-shot the waves of rapture, she's kind of useless, right? Because her entire purpose is to kill those raptors instantly before they get the buff. At least in the strategy I used in the main story. Technically, Marion and miniguns in general are better for Mother Whale, because X amount of hits will delete the raptors eventually, right? Okay, so we're gonna wait out for as long as possible on this one. There we go. We clear this real quick. I love this fight so much. No problem, Mainsaft. Anytime. I hope you enjoy the rest of the stream before we go back to Snowbreak as well. Because it is probably different from what you play. That's not good. Maybe I should have delayed a little bit. In all fairness though, my team is still way too strong for this challenge boss level. So we're still good. Snow White being Snow White as usual. Yoshibu is. Come on, Zephyr. Not disagreeing, but that is a bit straight. Okay, so that is that. We can buy some stuff from the shop thanks to the currency farm. Let us continue. Friends sending stuff, as usual. Full burst weekend, so that is going to be interesting. I wonder what kind of garbage I'm gonna get from Special Interception. It is Special Interception Blacksmith as well. So... gonna use this team, I think. It is gonna speedrun Blacksmith much faster. The parts damage is really good as well from Dorothy on Blacksmith for Snow White. It's probably, like, Dorothy's probably better up to some degree on Blacksmith than, what's it called, than Miranda, funnily enough. Ah, Dorothy, there we go. Blanc and Snow White. We're gonna wait for it to twist its body. There we go. Now we can clear this thing. We swap to Maxwell. Wait for it to twist its body again, so we can do some damage. Clean out the bombs. Clean out the circles before we get laser beam to death. And Snow White burst again, and it's dead. There we go. Moderne is really good against Mother Whale, yes. You can do Nikke dailies while doing Snowbreak dailies. Ooh, 2 crystal mets. Nice. We got 2 crystal mets. Nice, nice, nice. I like to see that. So what is the second one? Nothing. Well, I guess it's the equivalent of getting 1 per run, huh? And Missiles Defender. I'll take it. I'll take it. Speed run this as well. Meth. I mean, it's a blue crystal. What else would Walter White cook, right? Don't you have to light it first? Okay, run stuff. Speed run this. Man, Union Raid is gonna be interesting with Mother Whale around. The other bosses are not too complicated, although there's one thing I don't understand is on Chatterbox how to prevent him from consistently turning everything into, like, consistently using his Flame Fist thing. Because at some point Chatterbox just straight up continuously uses his Flame Fist, which is not good. Because, well, shit will die eventually. Which is not ideal. There we go. Miranda spin, come on. Okay, that deserves a bonk. That deserves a bonk. Good thing I'm not a VTuber, otherwise I probably would be on the receiving end of that as well. That deserves a bonk, Zephyr. Impact Inducer. There we go. Arena. Oh, I got hit, didn't I, while I was offline? Who can I hit to get my Diamond 1 at least, or Challenger? This is not amazing. Guess I could hit him, but I'm not convinced. I am not convinced because that Modernia will probably kill everything. The Modernia will probably kill everything. That is my primary concern. Let's give it a shot then. Let's see if I'm wrong about this. One more thing, should we match the weapon element with the character? Like Yao Thermal, so you should use a thermal weapon. You could in theory use another weapon. I'm using a frost weapon because that's what I'm stronger than thing. Modernia does have her uses in PvP, but yeah, it's not ideal because the meta revolves a lot around quick bursts and a lot of one-shotting, so... Yeah, exactly, it's just asking to get jackalled. It's just asking to get jackalled into a Scarlet Burst and just getting swiped out of existence. But yes, generally speaking, you want generally speaking, you want to match the thermal weapon, especially with Yao because she gets bonuses, right? So Yao gets bonuses if you use a thermal weapon, depending with the neuronics. So you do want to match the thermal for Yao. Although if you don't really have a good thermal option, you just use whatever you have at the moment, right? Like it's a use whatever you have at your disposal, but in an ideal world, yes, you would use a very strong thermal weapon on Yao. To some extent, same for other types of weapons as well. You would try to match with what type of damage they do because you're boosting that type of damage in general, but it does depend on the character. Do keep in mind it does depend on the character as well. Right? This team is going to lose, so it all hinges on the last team. It has a mix of annoying things, huh? And AoE stun. Good. This should be a win. There we go. Yeah, like generally speaking, look at the skills and look at the neuronics of the characters and stuff to see if it's relevant. 3 guilds managed to day 1 clear. Jesus Christ, that is very quick. That is insane. But yes, look at the neuronics and look at what the skills do and everything. So for example, in Yao's case, yes, you want to try to match it if possible, but there are other characters that probably it isn't that important, right? 45.97 billion damage. Jesus Christ, that is crazy. That is actually crazy. So Scarlet comp into a Modernia comp into whatever the fuck this comp is. It seems like a lot of people are using these defenses these days. But that is crazy to do that much damage that quickly. That is like my recommendation, right? Like, Snowbreak hasn't been around for that long, so a lot of things are a bit difficult to judge. Your guild's 10th place with 27.3 billion. Jeez! A little bit over half, but... Okay, so we managed to block the Scarlet Burst. That's good. Now, if we manage to snipe out of existence the Scarlet, it would be ideal. But it's not gonna be that simple, is it? Yeah, I lose the first round. Oh, that's such a shame. I probably should use something... I should try to find something other than Alice for this one. I guess for next time I'll keep it in mind. Oh, come on! One hit away from dying. She was one hit away from dying. That is so bullshit. I can win this actually, but I would need to invest more, huh? Although this is probably a loss just because of the Makima, isn't it? Yeah. The Makima is an issue. I need to figure out a way to deal with her. Ah. Oh well, it is what it is. You stopped at Mother Whale 8, so 3 Mother Whales and 2 of every other boss to finish. I see, I see. Well, 2UE is gonna get hit. But yeah, like, Union Raid this time around is going very quickly. Like, the biggest roadblock is Mother Whale, and that's about it. Harambe, like, okay. Ragnar, how do you deal with Harambe's Flaming Fist? Because my Snow White comp basically got annihilated by it, even though it could have done way more damage. Because that is something that I did not understand why. First of all, it's Harambe starts off without a core, so there is no don't destroy the core situation. And then there is the other issue of... no worries. 3 AM in your country, Jesus Christ, yeah, go to bed. Go to bed, Ainsop. I hope you enjoyed the stream, though. Much appreciate the support. Oh, yeah, Ainsop, before you go, feel free to check my YouTube and my Twitter and my Discord. If you want to like follow the channel more closely and if it interests you to follow the stream, right? But yeah, have a good rest, man. Like you run Bunny's car mod? I see. I see. Because he just uses Flaming Fist over and over. Which is kind of annoying. You know what I mean? Yeah, thanks a lot, Frainsoft. Also, I much appreciate the follow on Twitch. Every little bit helps, so much appreciate it. Have a good night though, man. Rest well. Ooh, I am losing. Oh. I guess I just hunt and volley this in person over and over. Central, nope. He really wants me to fight some of the strongest people in here, huh? Having Omni as well is not ideal in my freaking cluster. He's not running immunity. That is very surprising. Yo, what up, Johanka? Oh, it's you, Ainsoft. Thanks a lot for dropping by. Much appreciated if you subbed. I assume you did, since you went on the YouTube side of things. So I much appreciate that. Much appreciate it. I'm on the road to 1K subs on YouTube, so every little bit counts. So yeah, thanks a lot for the support, man. Oh, I guess we're gonna hit Gua. I thought I could win that one though. I guess it wasn't even close, huh? Huh. This is surviving quite well, huh? Although, I'm not sure I agree with putting Christmas Ann as a soul burst too. I'm not sure I agree with that decision. Hinako is beatable. Funnily enough, this is beatable actually, because I will outpace him. Maybe I outpaced him a little bit too much. But this is fine. This is winnable. Because Noise got killed, he doesn't get the noise sustained. Although, it is very Monkai's that, yeah, that the noise gets a sustain afterwards. No, it is actually a loss. Damn. Yeah, but he put Christmas and with Modernia, Ragnar. If you scroll back to why I said that I'm not sure I agreed with that decision, is because he put a Modernia in there as well. Which means that he's going to get outpaced, and it's going to be a long fight otherwise. Because you don't really want to put Modernia in short burst fights. Like, that's the thing. You really don't want to put Modernia in short burst fights. You want to put her in more, like, sustained long-term teams. Kind of thing. You know, the very heavy stall teams. If you're running Modernia at all. Which, I mean, in some cases it makes sense to run Modernia, but on a defense team, I wouldn't recommend it. On an attack team, you could make a case for it, though. Because you know what you're facing. If you put it on a defense team, like a Modernia with some miniguns or whatever, someone is just gonna bring in Scarlet and Scarlet nuke everything to Oblivion. Or something to that effect. Yeah, Private E Burst, but that's the thing, is Private E Burst is not really damage oriented, it's like more of a stall so everything gets killed. And then Modernia, but then, like, Modernia, even under Winter Ann's buff, is not going to wipe an entire team within the stun duration. And you're getting outpaced as well, so you run the risk of getting countered by a Noah or something. Like, there's a lot of reasons why I don't agree with that comp, personally. Oops. Like, it's just personally, right? I don't agree with that comp. Doesn't mean that it's impossible to run it. I just don't agree with that comp, personally. I think I have enough, actually, now. Yes, I do. Just need 200 more. There we go. Oh wait, I could have just opened this. Oops, I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. I could have opened this and saved some boxes. Oh well, it is what it is. But yeah, I don't fully agree with that comp, personally. You know what I mean? It's like... feels like it's just asking to get Scarlet bursted. I don't have Scarlet, so I cannot punish it that way, but it just feels that way. That it's just begging to be Scarleted. Because you will outpace everything, because it's private in Modernia, so you will, with a Jackal Scarlet Poly even, like you can run a Poly with it to buff your Scarlet to guarantee the one tap. Like, yeah, they're gonna freaking disappear off the map. Or you could run Christmas Ann, and Scarlet will annihilate them. And you get outpaced so bad that your Private doesn't even get the time to stall. For running both of them. Like, it's just a comp that begs to be hard countered by a one-tap burst thing. So we're gonna do the advice sessions. If you have any Nikkes that you want to see being advised, feel free to type it in the chat as usual. You already joined my Discord? Oh, thanks a lot, you can. Sorry I missed the message, by the way. Einsoft. Much appreciated as well. So you'll get a lot of news there. I don't know if you're still around, but you'll get a lot of news about the stream, whether I cancel it for health reasons, or if there is like a new video, or just chat with me as well inside of the Discord. I am quite chatty in general as a person, so you'll probably see me hang around the Discord a lot. Pit boss, I'm sorry. I got pole dancing practice today, so I gotta leave early. No problem, we can reschedule for another time. Thanks for being so understanding. Our next counseling session can go on for a little longer. I'll let the anxious looking noir leave early. But yeah, like that is kind of like the logic of what I was saying. Am I getting pinged on rolls and salt? Oh, nice. I got pinged on Discord on the rolls and salt as well. Yeah, I just saw that. Very nice. Ready for the new swimsuits? Oh, I am more than ready, my man. Look at this. I am very ready. Whoops, not this. I didn't mean to click on the gems, but yeah. I am more than ready. Like, I hope I don't get shafted by RNG though, so that I don't have to use my golden mileage tickets. But I am very, very ready. I can't wait for swimsuit Anis and everything. But yeah, Einsoft, I saw the messages. Really, really lucky. That's insane. That is some insane luck on Snowbreak. But yeah, your Marion is going to be quite the monster thanks to that. Like, she's going to be quite the monster. I can't wait for Summer Anis and Helm as well. Like, it's a 2-for-1 of characters that I really love. I'm sure you're already aware of this, but I transform when I go into battle mode. It's only a moment, but I'm totally defenseless during this transformation. If you were my enemy, what would you do? I'd want a fair fight if I'd wait until he had fully transformed before fighting. Generally speaking, people would do the other way around though. I knew you wouldn't stoop so low as to attack the defenseless opponent. That's just the kind of person you are. Plus, and I watch videos of different heroes transforming. Time to go to bed. Yeah. Sleep well, Einsoft. Thanks a lot for dropping by. I much appreciate the support. Let's see. So, who shall we advise left? Oh, Private we could actually do. Commander, you have to tell the truth. If Rappy and I got into a fight, whose side would you take? I know the answer is yours. I want to say, can I say Rappy, but no surprises there. Even though you and Rappy are practically joined at the hip, you still have a soft spot for me. I'll keep that in mind. Spend time with a thoroughly irascible Private. She's a gremlin in disguise, isn't she? You want a Viper? Yeah, sure. You gotta wait for kits before pulling for help. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, right? You better save up if you don't feel like you're going to use them a lot. I tried to collect every single Nikke, so I will pull on her. At least one copy of each. But yeah, what you're doing is what makes the most sense, right? Have I ever told you how innocent you are? I'm not as innocent as you think I am. That's a good one. If you were a bad apple, then the captain would really have an egg on her face. Having said that, if you want to take a walk on the wild side, feel free to get in touch with me. Have a conversation with Viper, it makes your partner charming. So it's the other one. I forgot. But yeah, it is better to wait for the kits. And now that they're releasing 2 Nikkes at once, it means that I'm going to have to work on 2 hot take videos at once, mystery. So I will make the 2 hot take videos on both of them. So don't worry about that. But Jesus Christ, I am looking forward, and at the same time, I'm not looking forward for it because those take a while to create. And making a 2-for-1 is like I'm going to probably spend a full day, maybe even more, like a couple of full days. Probably a couple of full days actually making them. It's gonna actually probably take me a couple of full days to make them, both of them. Like the masked hot take took me a bit over a full day to make, I think. I think it took me a bit over a full day. Doing the research, looking into the Nikkes, everything, and then doing the script, recording the voice, and then recording the clips and adding the images, getting the images and everything. I think it took me a full day. Yo, what up, Anthony? Looking forward to them. Yeah, much appreciated. Like, if you guys enjoy the hot take videos, it's all the more fun. Like, they're very fun to make, and I really like if people enjoy them, right? Share the cringy humor that I'm into. But yes, I will make 2 hot take videos, 1 for each of them. So let's see. So I already did Viper. Let's advise Jackal. Commander. I can't understand a word she's saying when she's gnawing on something. Commander? Thanks. Commander, I'm so happy. Freaking Jackal. I teach Jackal how to use a message system. Freaking Jackal, I swear to God. Let's see. Who else shall we advise? I kinda want to advise Drake and Diesel. But I also need to advise Mary Bay Goddess. Oh wait, Mast as well. Let's advise Mast first though. But yeah, how's your day, Anthony? You had fun today? Did you know that the Raider inside her own body, but it malfunctions sometimes, and she just bumps her head against the cabin wall to fix it? It's like it gets magically repaired or something. I thought the Raiders were supposed to have precise components. Exactly. I don't know what will happen if more problems arise in the future, especially if she keeps fixing it like that. Imagine it's like just looking at your squad mate bonking her head against the wall to fix her radar. Like, so let's see. Let's do the noise advice session. Some people are gonna be salty with Ainsoft's pulls on Snowbreak, I believe. I wrote a new song. I want to release it the day we take back the surface. I just don't know what the title should be. Homecoming. Short and sweet. I like it. That truly will be the day that we come home. Nose and I discussed song titles as well as our anticipations for the future. Yunhua, she secretly loves this. At first she doesn't. At first she actually doesn't. But she kind of grows to like us because we prove that we're actually good. Nope, not today. Keep your mouth shut. I don't feel like talking to a fool like you. Did you run into Rappy on the way here? I just want to trigger here. I ought to punch you in the face. How dare you speak her name in front of me? I'm just gonna go with the wrong one intentionally here, because it's very funny to trigger her. Guillotine. My right eye is tingling. So you choose the most cringe one as usual. I'm not even gonna say that out loud because my mouth is going to rot. Could well be. I'm being infected by madness. Oh my god. Freaking guillotine, I swear to god. You gotta be melodramatic and as tuney as possible. Mary Bay Goddess for the last one. I've already felt that Pepper is absolutely adorable, don't you agree? It's super cute, she follows you around like a puppy. That she does. I think she has become more clingy during this mission. I wonder if Leader feels the same about Volt. Oh, I'm not sure that's a compliment. Comparing her to Volt. Eesh. Let's give something to Biscuit for the quest. There we go. Like, Yunhua, during her Bond story, grows to respect us. But originally, she genuinely didn't like us, period. Like, it's not a case of a tsundere, it's that she genuinely just didn't like us. Because she considers every single commander out there to be incompetent. I mean, she isn't that far off. Like, most commanders are completely inept in the arc. By design as well. Okay. So let's see. We have done Simulation Rim. We have done thingy. Oh wait, what is this? What are we getting pinged for? Oh, we got a scam mold today. So what do you guys think we're gonna get of the scam mold? I think we're gonna get a purple. What do you guys bet on? My bet is on purple. What do you guys think is gonna come out of it? She used to be a commander. Yes, she used to be a commander indeed. And then she got turned into a Nikke. But yes, she used to be a commander. But most commanders are completely inept. You guys are betting on SSR, jeez. You guys are stacking the odds against yourselves. SSR, really? I honestly doubt it. But let's see. I mean, I hope you guys are right. I wouldn't say no to an SSR. Nope, it is Neon, so that's not an SSR. That is not an SSR. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. Oh, we can get more Missiles Defender on Jackal. And what else did we get? So we could increase Alice's strength, right? Because she does require a little bit of strengthening of her gloves. For extra attack. We could upgrade the visor as well for extra attack. And that's it for gear increasing. Do we have any copium pools? Nope. One pool. Nope. Oh, we kind of saw that coming. With Yunhua, you actually gotta prove that you're competent for her to care about you, actually. Not the other way around. Okay, so... Ladens, huh? Okay, I'm gonna hit Ladens, I guess. How annoying was Ladens again? I don't even remember. Oh, let's just go. Let's just hop into it before I have to actually fight Mother Whale. I don't want to fight Mother Whale. So I'll go for the easy one. I don't even remember what Layden's does, because I never get to fight this thing. It's actually a Christmas miracle that I get to fight this thing. I could have clipped parts, huh? I forgot about that. The high caliber rifle. Maybe I should have gone Dora, actually. I don't even remember what this thing does. But well, let us just keep punching at it. It is life defense after all. Ooh, I messed up. Oh well. Please regrow your parts. Please regrow your parts. I need more double clipping to feed my soul. Well, at least for the life of me, cannot remember what it even does. Yeah, it's gonna jump. I knew it was gonna jump, so... Can I get another burst in time? Probably can, actually. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. 300 million. Not the best, not the worst. Good enough. Yo, what up, Lucas? What's the name of the game? He doesn't regret. Got us a victory, Nikke, Lucas. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Sorry I couldn't reply. I was in the middle of a boss fight. But yes, it is got us a victory, Nikke. I recommend it. Obviously, since I'm playing it. Sinister, though. Sinister, huh? Sinister, sinister, sinister. I kind of want to play into... Okay. So, I could theoretically... Could I? I mean, this team is really good for what I'm trying to do. I could replace Pepper with Helm, actually. For the healing. And then here, I could replace Helm with something else. But Helm is really neat to have on... What could I put on the other burst slot? What could I put on the other burst slot? I guess Pepper is fine. The official Nikke content creator recommends Nikke. I don't have any restrictions, believe it or not, on that. Yo, what up, Eric? Believe it or not, I don't have any restrictions on giving my honest opinion about the game. But I enjoy it, that's why I became a official content creator in the first place. But I actually don't have any restrictions on that regard. As long as it's not in my KOC submission videos. All of the rest of my content can be whatever the hell I want. Of course, as long as I don't put leaks or misinformation, they're okay with it. I definitely need more charge speed on my Alice though. Definitely need more charge speed on my Alice. Ooh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that mechanic actually. As embarrassing as it is. As embarrassing as it is, I forgot about that mechanic. What levels are the skills on my Dorothy? 10, 10, 10, but you don't have to do that. You don't have to do 10, 10, 10, because the skill 2 doesn't scale very well. I just did it because I really like Dorothy, so... Absolute meta players will tell you it's a real waste to... Absolute meta players will tell you it's a waste to put skill 2 on 10. But my Dorothy is very strong now. You need a shit ton of credits and upgrades? Yeah, you do. Dorothy's only support. Quote-unquote support. Just let this sink in. Dorothy is quote-unquote support. So you don't write it like that, Mystery. When you say Dorothy is a support, you say Dorothy is a... You type it like this. Because just let the damage that Dorothy did sink in for a second. Dorothy is an absolute monster of damage dealing. Even though she's meant to be a support. I mean, quote-unquote support. She's as much of a support as the battle mercies that you had in Overwatch when you played back in the day. Just look at that. Freaking 80... Like, she did more damage than my Alice, and my Alice is starting to become stronger and stronger. Like, my Alice has 10... 7, 10 or something skills. And she has full overload gear, although not with this stats yet, but... Like, my Alice is not that weak anymore. Yeah, she is an insane DPS because other DPSs feed her own DPS. So she's a type of Nikke that is just naturally future-proofed to an insane degree. Actually stupid. It actually is stupid. Other members are playing the current stage, so... Okay, so we're gonna wait and see if someone kills Sinister. Although I don't want to fight Harambe, so... Wait, only 115 million of my damage got recorded on the other one because someone was someone hit it while I was doing it, huh? Oh, that is funny. This team only did that much, huh? I thought I did way more damage than that. Huh. I guess I have to work on my teams, to rework my teams a little bit. My Alice is still not doing enough damage, so I probably need to rework her overload gear. But yeah, freaking Dorothy is such a beast. Dorothy is such a beast. Can I hit it now? Yes, I can. If you manage to get a few 100 million upgrade resources and credits, you can get your synchro level to 180. Oh, nice. That is good. But why can I not skip? Hello? Maybe I should have gone with Mast actually, because I'm probably never gonna burst with Helm. Or maybe a different burst tree, because I don't think I'm going to burst much with Helm, if at all. Like, I even welcome getting hit like that. I even welcome getting hit on Guillotine on this boss because it doesn't deal enough damage to kill Guillotine. Look at the funny numbers that Guillotine is pulling now. Guillotine, Guillotine, Guillotine. Once Guillotine starts getting to low HP though, I will want to probably Helm Burst. Because Guillotine is just gonna continue to kill herself. Okay, I'm gonna use the Helm Burst here. Heal up the entire team while Guillotine is reloading. Get a few hits in. And then there we go. Maybe I burst a little bit too soon with Helm actually. I do need to get back under 50% HP. Maybe I burst a little bit too soon. But it was getting very dangerous to let it be. Like, the balancing act of Guillotine's HP is very annoying to do at times. Which is why Scarlet is just straight up superior. Although if I had masked, it would have been easier to balance this out. There we go. Dorothy's like little fictional cargo ships, the fictional universe, it's weak. Kyotin didn't do as much damage as I wanted her to, but we'll take it. We'll take that. So that's Union Raid done. I managed not to get stuck with a shitty boss this time around, so I'll take that. This shop, I believe I can buy 3 of. I believe I can buy multiple of these batteries. I still need a bit more. 800 more to be precise. Oh well, we'll get it eventually. I see, Eric, I see. Let's see. So, we did the outpost, we did the synchro, we did the event, we did the challenge of the event. We have already wiped out the entire map campaign. What else is there to do? Tribe Tower, I guess. Missiles Tribe Tower, huh? Let's see, so... Manufacturer Tribe Tower, so... I need to keep my gap a little bit, because... I guess it's fine. We can give it a shot though, but I'm not too optimistic about it. Pizza. Kill Shuen. Come on. She's already dead. By the way, I'm kidding. It's not a spoiler of the story. Oh, what? Oh, the background raptors just annihilated my team. Whoops. Okay, so I need to be a bit more careful, huh? Ooh, what the hell? Ooh, that is not good. Ah, yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Brum, brum. We're gonna end these raptors and leave this one alive. Even though it's a defense down raptor, it's not nearly as dangerous as the ones that actually do damage. Okay, there we go. We have 40 seconds to clear everything. $20 seconds now. There we go. Banzai indeed, Eric. The freaking kamikaze raptors are crazy. It does get crazy on some stages, the amount of kamikaze raptors. Oh, there goes my Maxwell. That's not good. Ah, I don't feel like molding Missile's Tower though. Pose a Megaron. World at War was such a good Call of Duty game. Such a good Call of Duty game. Although I was more on the Medal of Honor side of things personally when I played back then. Those World War II console games. I don't know if anyone remembers Medal of Honor. Like, how many of y'all remember Medal of Honor? If you ever played it, even. But I think that's about it for Nikke today. So, we're gonna go real quick onto Arknights because I have not done my Chongyue rolls. Which is something that I almost forgot. Not even gonna bother changing the title. Because you have played it. I loved Medal of Honor personally. One of my favorite games for World War II style games. Along with Call of Duty World War. You might revisit War Thunder? Really? I mean, if you want to, you're free to do so. 30 seconds? What do you mean, Zephyr? Yeah. That was such a cool campaign. Like, Medal of Honor had a really cool campaign. It also had that bridge battle that was from A Bridge Too Far as well. Well, I don't remember the name of the battle itself in the Netherlands. But I know the movie A Bridge Too Far was about it as well, and I really liked that movie, believe it or not. Was A Bridge Too Far written by Spielberg, really? Operation Market Garden, yeah, exactly, Operation Market Garden. Indeed. And I really liked that movie, but was it really written by Spielberg? Really? Let's see. No, it was not by Spielberg. A Bridge Too Far is like way before Spielberg. Right? Yeah, no, it was directed by Richard Attenborough. Yeah, it was with Sean Connery. Man, I remember that. Sean Connery being in it. Derek Bourgault as well. really, really like The Bridge Too Far. Such a good movie. Oh, early Medal of Honor was written by Spielberg. Really? Oh, that I didn't know. Steven Spielberg. Oh, really? For the 1999 Medal of Honor. Wow. Yeah, I just googled it. You're actually right. I did not know that. That's crazy. I mean, I guess there's a reason why I vibed with Medal of Honor. I love a lot of Steven Spielberg's works. Because he wrote Private Ryan. Oh, right. But from there to write for a video game, though, is... like, it's a very big step to go from... especially back then, when video games were not as big as they are today. Like, writing for a video game, such a big name like Spielberg is pretty insane. Battle of the Bulged. What was the name of that one as well? Like, there was an other one that was really good. You guys remember Bridge on the River Kwai? That was such a good one. My dad watched it a bunch of times and even made me read the book and everything when I was a kid. Okay, so I believe Arknight should be loading. We claim the free 10 ticket, because we're gonna need it. Okay. But one of my favorite war movies was Hunt for the Bismarck. Or, I always get the title wrong. I think it was Sink the Bismarck, actually. Sink the Bismarck, I think, was the name of the movie. Such a good movie. It's an old movie, though. Like, it's a very old movie. If it wasn't obvious already, I used to watch a lot of old movies. Like, a lot of them. One of my favorite old movies, for example, is The Graduate. Funnily enough. I really like The Graduate. There we go. We claim these as well. Puzzle challenge reward, yeah. Thank you very much. We're gonna need every little bit of help to pull for Ling this time around. So here we go. Forgot to claim the free team. Yeah, well, I mean, extra 10 to dump in. Don't say that in front of a German? What? I mean, I really like Sink the Bismarck. Like, it's a really, really good war movie. But let us begin with Chongyue. Come on, guys. I know some people among you know the chant of Chongyue. Let's see if the chant can make him come home. Ragnar can start with the chant. I authorize you to copy-paste the infamous chant of Chongyue just once, so that everyone can do it once. Let's avoid spamming the chat too much, though. Oh, good lord. But yeah, KMS Bismarck, it's Sink the Bismarck was the name of the movie. It was really, really good. I really liked that movie. But yeah, Bridge on River Kwai was also really good. Casablanca was really good as well. Suck my balls. Come on, Zephyr. At least give me a time and place. But yeah. Like, those are, like, I love a lot of old movies. Dies inside. The year is 1941. Okay, let us begin there. So first, the single pull that we get for free. We know it's not going to be anything, so I'm not even going to bother checking the bag. We kind of all saw that coming, so let us begin with the 10 pull. Okay, let's see if Chongyue comes in a 10 pull or not. That is a 5-star, I believe, not a 6. Oh, never mind, it is a 6-star, so who is it? Oh, that is a very stacked bag of 5 stars as well. 6 Orchid. We already know that. Orchid again. German had the biggest guns and the biggest ships. Yeah, but they also had the biggest targets. Yes, the chant. There is the Chongyue chant. As always, Midluck is already tilted. I don't think I'm going to one-tap Chongyue. Like, let's be real here for a second. Like, there is a near 100% chance that it's a random freaking Torn Spook or something. Like, there's absolutely no way it's Chongyue or Lin. Absolutely no shot. Like, I'm calling it here. It's not gonna be, it's not gonna be that. You don't get your luck sticking to me, come on. Let's see if the chant works, though. Oh, it's a Lin! I actually... Okay, fine. I'll take it, Midluck. You were correct. You were correct, I was wrong, and I would rather be wrong on this one. So there's Lin, my main target. And now we roll for Chongyue, the chunky boy that spams that freaking thing. Like, this freaking text, wall of text that Ragnar posted is freaking Chongyue. Don't roll anymore. No, I need Chongyue as well. So that's a Lin. Now we go for Chongyue. Okay, let us cope. Absolute copium. Oh, another rainbow. Okay. Probably not Chongyue though. Who am I summoning for? For Lin, which I already got, Gustav, and Chongyue. The guy that won't shut up about what Ragnar just spammed, by the way. That is what Ragnar just spammed, with my permission, might I ask. Yeah. What Ragnar just put. Literally what Ragnar just put is Chongyue's phrase. I wish I was kidding, but it's literally that. Especially in the Chinese voice of Chongyue. It's crazy. It gets cray. No luck at all. Well, we'll see. I mean... Chongyue could be like the rest of the Nian sisters and brothers that were really difficult for me to acquire originally. Let's see what we get. Let's see. So it should be the next one. That should be, I believe, a spook, to be honest. There's no way it's Chongyue. There's absolutely no way it's Chongyue, so... It's gonna be a... Never mind. Never mind. Well, that was easy. Never mind. That was quick. Okay. That was 21 pulls. 21 pulls Chongyue, so I guess we trade these in. Am I missing? Oh no, I can get these. Cool. I guess we win. Okay, so Chongyue has this little phrase in Chinese, so let us appreciate the Chinese Chongyue. Oh wait, we need to download that. Well, we will appreciate the in battle. Okay, so do you guys want a simulation on... He doesn't completely repeat himself? Yeah, okay, so if you guys want an idea of what Chongyue will sound like once I put him in the battlefield, it will sound like this. This is what playing Art Knights will sound for me once I start putting Chongyue into my teams. This is exactly what it will be sounding like. And I wish I was kidding. But it actually because he spams his skills so much, they actually had to fix him eventually so that he spammed his voice lines less because of how spammy they were. And we also get new modules for Nightmare and stuff. Pretty cool. AF Jala gets a module as well. Alright. Damn streamer luck. I mean, you also got Chongyue in like 20 pulls, didn't you? About 20 inches big. Oh god. Yeah, he cycles so fast that he just spam. He just spams his voice lines. It's crazy. It's crazily annoying. Dawn and Dusk. I hate having little orange thingies, so I'm just going to get rid of all of them. Because it just triggers my OCD like you have no idea. A prayer for peace. And get rid of this. I will do them eventually, I just don't want to do them right now, and I don't want to have orange things all over the place. So, goodbye all these orange things. We got also a potential for Glaucus, which I don't use, although she can be very funny against drones. Also Lin. This was my main target, by the way. This was my main target, Lin. Not meta, but I really like her, so... Up you go! Do I have enough of these? Yes, I do. I'll eventually get also Chongyue to E2. Eventually. I don't think I have enough caster chips though. Yeah, I don't have caster chips and whatever this is. So let's get Chongyue as well to E1 at the very least. This quality of life change is so good. Is Simulation Room the fastest way to get upgrade points in Nikke? It's the only way to get... it's like almost the only way to get skill books in Nikke, Eric. And Simulation Room goes faster and faster the stronger your team becomes. Okay, so we're gonna produce these. Let's see, what do I need to produce these? I cannot produce these. Okay. Well, I guess Chongyue is stuck at E0. Let's see. Claim these. Do I have enough of these things, however? That is the question. Oh, I do have 11 of them. Okay. And I can buy even more if I need to. I do not have her, though. Fire Whistle. Did I not get a single copy of her? Is it a bad idea if I want to pull for Fire Whistle now? I guess I will just wait out the free pulls on the daily and then pull hard if on the last day. It's probably the smartest choice. Wait, I actually somehow didn't get Fire Whistle, but I got the other two. Good lord. Okay. Let's see. So, can I make caster chips, though? I cannot make enough caster chips. Can probably farm them, though. Fierce attack. Yes, I can farm them. I wonder how long ago was the last time I updated this team. When was the last time I updated this team? Texas Altar event, really? Okay. Is it full burst weekend? Yes, it is, Eric. It is full burst weekend. Let's change to Arc Knights for a second, I guess. Because I do want to increase these units. And we'll edit the title. There we go. Texas is a good girl. Yes, she is. She's a very good girl. And let us select the Arknights category. Although I'm not really that much into Arknights content creation, we'll just do that as well. There we go. We're just gonna quickly farm a few of these, and we can chat while we do this. But yes, I agree, Texas is a good girl. I don't even remember why I even put Texas in this team, to be honest. Probably to try to kill things faster. I wonder if it was for the sake of speedrunning or not. Probably was for the sake of speedrunning, wasn't it? Yeah. I love Arknights. Like, even though I don't stream it frequently, I love Arknights, believe it or not. It's such a cool game. It's like, how do I put it? It's one of my longest played gachas, actually. Oh yeah, did I ever show you Ragnar? I wonder if the anti-air stage is open. I'm actually curious if the anti-air stage is open. I'll just quickly check that. Because I wanted to show you something last time, which is... yeah, it is open. I don't know if I showed you how funny Reed is on this stage. Because she is freaking hilarious. Like, have you guys ever seen a chain reaction that just blows up an entire map? Because Reed does that, and she does it really well in anti-air. So, here comes Reed, and Reed is going to decimate. I summon my blonde-haired, blue-eyed dragon to decimate your anti-air. There we go. You heard your name? No, I was saying that I don't know if I showed you this anti-air thingy. I occasionally do it, because sometimes I don't really fully farm events these days. So sometimes I do have to farm them on occasion. Not that frequently though. Diana has a favorite card confirmed. I mean, did I never show you guys the fact that I bought the 3 Egyptian gods at the anime expo that I went to? At the Japan Expo? Get the flag belt 37. Just get the dragon. The dragon deals with everything. But yes, I bought the 3 Egyptian god cards from Yu-Gi-Oh! At the Japan Expo. Out of pure childhood nostalgia. Like, the chain reactions of Reed are way too much fun to watch for me. They never get old. That's why it was the skill that I went for M3 first. The very first skill that I M3'd was Reed's S3. Now I'm on the process of M3'ing her second skill, which is already S2 M2. But yeah, when I saw the chain reaction explosion of Reed, I was like, yep, I need this. I need this in my life. I just love it so much. I don't know, there's something deeply satisfying about watching Reed annihilating things in a single wave. Get the 88 too. Like, I don't know. It's like, for example, as well, Thea meta here. There's something deeply satisfying about her abilities, her S2 and S3 in particular. Watching the freaking carpet bombing everything is just deeply satisfying. I don't know. How many of you actually play Arknights even here? I know Eric and Ragnar and Midlak play Arknights. And Gustav as well. Dorothy... Oh no, Dorothy he was talking about. No, Gustav doesn't play Arknights, I believe. To answer the question that I missed earlier, Gustav, because I don't know if you're still here, but my recommendation is skill 1 and burst skill to level 10 is really good. But that depends on the resources that you can put into it. Into your Dorothy without gimping the development of other units, right? But her skill 1, which is the cooldown reduction, and her burst skill, which is the AoE nuke plus parts damage thing, are definitely worthwhile. Definitely worthwhile. You started playing Arknights a few days ago. Yeah, I know. I saw it on the Discord, Eric. I hope you enjoy your journey through Arknights, because it's, in my opinion, a very good game. Very, very solid game. And the way they manage the community is really good as well. Give Texas all the Pokies? Yeah, exactly. Always give Texas all the Pokies. Always. Always, always. Arknights also has some very spicy fan art, might I add. Some very, very spicy fan art. Although probably not as spicy as some of the Nikke fan art. Because Nikke even baseline is very spicy. Don't tempt me? I mean, I think I already tempted you. Let me remind you. I think you're not in the... Wait, you're not in the... Oh, I see. Zephyr, you're not in the Arknight section of my Discord. I just remembered that. So yes. You have not seen these type of spicy art. Like, I'll put it in what's it called? In Not Safe for Work. As well, for people who are not in Arknights yet to get tempted by it. There we go. I'll put it in NSFW as well. You'll do it, you spam the Discord. It has a lot of very spicy fan art, and I always welcome fan art. Just remember to put the relevant fan art where it belongs, but I welcome as much fan art as possible on my Discord. I just love fan art in general. I mean, you're free to post as much fan art of different games, of the different games as you want. Right? that you find around the internet. Because I quite enjoy fan art. There is a reason why my Twitter follows so many artists. Like, I think you guys have never checked my Twitter, but my Twitter follows a lot of artists. Like, a lot. I do follow a couple of content creators' Twitters as well, but I mostly follow artists on my Twitter. Like a lot. Although there is a Nikke content creator that I would heavily recommend actually. Well, Master Sparks, of course. I think all of you stupid Wi-Fi cut midstream. Yeah, welcome back, Eric. Like, there are a couple of content creators that I heavily recommend personally. There is Master Sparks. I don't know if you guys have watched his content. He's much bigger than me, so the shout out is probably unnecessary, but if you guys don't know him, if he's streaming and I'm not, or even if I'm streaming, you're more than welcome to go and see him, to be honest. Because he's very interesting. And he's a Nikke content creator. Let me find his YouTube. Pentlime as well, of course. Pentlime as well. So Master Sparks, Pentlime. If you guys don't know Pentlime already, even though he's on my Discord, I genuinely recommend you guys check out Pentlime. And there is this guy that I like to watch on Twitch, on the Twitch side of things, called Kevin Mon. And he's a really nice dude and very funny. So I guess want to check out that guy as well. And he's a Viper simp. So I think he'll get along with a lot of you, y'all. But yeah, Kevin Mon is also quite interesting guy. Guitar Rock Games I don't think needs a shout out, to be honest, but he's also a very interesting guy that I've been watching for a while. This is his YouTube. These are like a few content creators that I personally recommend if you guys haven't checked them out. I know it's a bit off topic, but... Oh, and Rimpoy as well. How could I forget Rimpoy? Rimpoy also does .exes, just like Pentlime, and he's super funny as well in his edits. If you guys haven't checked him out. Like, those are like very interesting, both YouTube content creators and streamers as well. If you guys haven't checked them out already. It's a bit off topic, but I thought I may as well just share a little bit of those guys because they're really funny and interesting. And honestly, they deserve to be watched. Kevin Mon, I think, is the smallest out of them all, so he's probably the one who deserves the most love because he's a very lovable dude. He's on the JP thing. Yo, what up, Biscuit-chan? What up, what up? Yeah. Oh, and Musan Pro. Yeah, but Musan Pro, everybody knows him. Like, everybody knows Musan Pro at this point. So I think it's kind of pointless to link him, but the other ones I genuinely recommend, especially Kevin Mon, for those who have like weird times, because he's on the JP server. He's definitely worth a check. But yeah, Visca-chan, I can even give you even more links. Look, I have my bot that now can give the Discord link, that can also give my YouTube link and my Twitch link. Like this. My stream is getting fancier. But yes, do check out those content creators if you don't know them. Kevin Mon is probably the least known out of them all, that I genuinely recommend. Otherwise, Master Sparks, of course, Pentlime for his YouTube videos. But out of them, the ones that are streamers are Master Sparks, Kevin Mon, and Gator Rockforce. But yes, a lot of free links, Visca-chan. If you guys are a little bit curious about the JP side of things, right? The guy speaks fluent English, like perfect English, so don't be worried. But he will speak Japanese on occasion as well because he is a JP streamer, Kevin Mon. So he kind of does like this mixed language stream where he speaks both Japanese and English during his stream. So if you guys are curious about checking, you know, a little bit more of the JP side of the community, Kevin Mon is one of the first ones to do it. They nerfed Caroline in Snowbreak? Really? I thought they didn't nerf anything. I would be very, very surprised. You also watch Timaus? Timaus is someone that I don't know very well or don't watch very much, so I can't in good faith recommend him because I don't know his content that much. At best, what I know was his early Spender's Guide on Nikke, but if you recommend him, yeah, of course. You can always watch Timaus as well. Gotta build a strong community in the Nikke community. Gotta help out each other. You know what I mean? But I don't know that well Timaus' content, so I can't really comment on that. But if you say that he's good, everyone should go and check him out. Every Nikke content creator deserves a watch. And even if they don't make Nikke content, right? They nerfed Caroline? The NPC? What? How did they nerf Caroline though, Percher? How did they nerf Caroline? What did they do to her? Oh, Timaus is the guy with the meme of the freight train. Oh, I see. Like I said, I don't really watch much of his content because I have... Okay. Like, I don't want this to be misconstrued or anything. It's more like I have a already limited time as a content creator that also works and so on. I have limited time to watch other content creators, right? In a base. How did they nerf her though? Because that doesn't tell me much per sure. But I have very limited time to watch content creators, so the ones that I personally watch are the ones that I just recommended, right? But nerfed NPC in base, what did they do to her? But yeah, if you recommend Timaus, I will just recommend him as well. I just don't know his content that much. But he's the guy that has the meme of the free train. I see. I see. I do remember, I think, Psycho also mentioning that the free train is a meme in his community, as well as enabling dev mode or something. I think I remember that. Pantsu changed for her? Really? Oh, so you cannot see her pantsu anymore, is that it? We got censored, Percher. Is that what it is? But yeah. I think out of them all, Kevin Mon is the one that really deserves the most because he's the smallest of them all. So do check him out. I'll give the link again. Do check him out. He's on Twitch though, so if you guys are used to YouTube, then I guess it might be a little bit annoying for y'all. But yeah. He's a very interesting streamer. And he will give you a good perspective on the JP side of things, right? While also speaking fluently English. She had a sexy one and now she got a crap nappy. Really? Why did they nerf that? Like, of all things that they could have changed, why censor that? That is so dumb. Who dared censor the pantsu? Oh, I know what type of community I have. I definitely know what type of community I have. But yeah, tomorrow, or later today, depending on where in the world you're at, he's going to stream at 9 AM JP time, so you can watch him as well, Kevin Mon. Rhode Islands is so simple and looks good. Yeah, it does. It does look really good. You're the Rapunzel of the community, yeah. I can tell, Zephyr. I can tell. You could see her as before and now you cannot. Ah, that's a shame. I never really realized that because I never really looked into it. But yeah, I doubt there will be as much backlash as there was to the supposed censorship on Nikke. I also just love that one of the, like many of the, what's it called? Did you guys do the feedback thing on Nikke? What's it called? What was it called? The questionnaire? Or what was the survey? There we go. Did you guys do the survey on Nikke for feedback? Because many of the questions about the outfits and everything is it's not sexy enough. So quite literally you could tell them like how down bad you are, and as a community if everyone tells them that they're super down bad, we may go the Destiny Child route much faster. Which is quite interesting, not gonna lie. Like it is quite something. Like they're very straight with their questions on some of them. When it comes to, like, they are very straight with their questions about fan service. Like, they know their community. I mean, you'll eventually be able to run... Like, I'm very surprised that your PC cannot run Snowbreak, because at the end of the day, it's still kind of a mobile game, right? But once you change computers, you will 100% be able to. Almost done farming this, though. Almost done. I don't know if you're still here though, Visca-chan, but I hope you had a good day so far. Because it is Union Raid, it is full burst weekend. I hope you had good drops, and generally speaking, even outside of the game, I hope you had a good day. Your PC is 13 years old, Jesus Christ, yeah, that is way too much. That is way too long though. Yeah, you ought to replace that PC at some point if you can. You ought to replace that PC at some point if you can. Getting pinged on the Discord, eh? Zephyr liked the fan art. It is good, isn't it? It's a really good one. Oh, you're still here, nice. Yeah, best of luck with the dailies. Still Jackaless. I mean, I hope you get Jackal. I was going to say I hope you get Jack, but that would be pretty bad to say. That would be pretty bad to say in American expressions, to say that I hope you get Jack. No, I hope you get Jackal. I shouldn't shorten her name here. I hope you get her. Are you going to roll for Summer Anis and Summer Helm or not? Or are you skipping for other stuff? Clipping out of context again, Zephyr. I mean, we do have the clips portion of my Discord for that purpose, so I guess I'm kind of asking for it, huh? To get clip out of context yet again. But yeah, the clips portion of my Discord is a... I want to say a free-for-all. Is you can clip my streams whenever you want. Anything that you find funny or want to take out of context. And just post it on the clips portion of the Discord. You're pay to win, you're gonna MLB Anis and Helm either way. Oh, nice! Nice, nice. I'm going for one copy of each, unless they're completely overpowered. Alright? In which case I might go for more. But generally speaking, I'm going to both go for one copy of each, Visca-chan. But nice! I hope you get them both to MLB. I really hope you do. 256 gigabytes of storage, 8 gigabytes of RAM. Yeah, no, that is really bad. Oh, those are some really terrible specs on that computer. Those are some really bad specs on that computer. You should change them, Eric. Like, whenever you can afford to do so, of course. Because I understand it's not cheap to buy a new computer. Especially one from scratch. But yeah, I hope you get Wet Helm and Down Bad Anis. I will still do my hot take video on both of them, even though I'm pulling on both, right? But I'll still do my entire hot take video on both of them. So I look forward to that. Once their kits get announced, I'm gonna start working on those. Hopefully I won't be as slow or as late as I was with the masked one, but yeah, life, such is life. GF63, but GTX 1650 is not that amazing, is it? I guess it is good. No, I guess it is good. No, I was confusing it with a different one. I was confusing it with a different graphics card. I guess it's okay. There's a version with a 3050, yeah, but I imagine the price just hiked like crazy. I would imagine the price would hike like crazy because of that. Like, that's the thing. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm going to put it in memes, but someone sent me this gif of Filthy Frank that just made me laugh, that makes me laugh every time I see it. I think I should edit the link though. There we go. Oh wait, what? Wait, why does it not work anymore? Well, I guess I'll just replace it like this. I don't know, just that Filthy Frank clip thingy makes me laugh every time I see it, even though it's old as hell. Because Filthy Frank now makes music, I believe. i7 CPU, 16 gigs of RAM, and only 5 terabytes of storage. I mean, 5 terabytes of storage is quite a lot. Unless it's a hard drive, then I guess it's not much. Almost done farming for increasing Ling. Almost there. Oh, only 0.5 terabytes. Oh, 500 gigs. Why did you not just type 500 gigs SSD then? And 500 gigs is not bad. But yeah, it's not as good as 1 terabyte, for example. Obviously. Oh, I see the 0.5, the point in between the only and the 5. Okay. That was hard to read, Eric. What do we do with wolf girls again? We tamed them. Of course we did. Oh yeah, by the way, the fan art that I posted is about this character, by the way. It's about Archetto. It's this character that got that really nice fan art. That really nice spicy fan art. I think you also need to expand the what's it called, the RAM though, Eric, to at least 16 gigs. Because with 8 gigs, you probably are going to struggle with a lot of things if you don't go further. If you're planning on playing games, right, on that laptop. You might want to go with 16 gigs, like look into expanding those if it's expandable. At least that's my personal opinion.
Mission accomplished.
Wait, how many caster chips do I have now? Because I have a feeling that I have been getting a lot of sniper chips. I need 8, right, to... Yeah, so I need to farm more of these. It's expandable to 32 gigs. I mean, 32 gigs could be considered overkill. Would be nice, of course, in an ideal world, but at least consider expanding to 16 gigs. Also check the DDR type. Tame wolf girls and breed cat girls. Do you want to see a very cute wolf girl, Zephyr? Here you go. Hozemka. It's not very visible in this fan art, but she's very, very cute. On this, not fan art, on this art here. But she's quite the cutie. I'll try to show you later. She's quite the cutie. Fiametta, of course, as well. Rosa. Penance. You thought it was a fox? I believe she's a wolf girl, actually. Snow wolf type. Although with pink hair. She looks like Yae Miko? I could see why you would say that. I could see why you would say that. Although to me she looks quite different, but I could see why you would think that way. Also, we cannot forget about Shining. Of course, there's Texas here and Bagpipe. Genshin Brainrot, Genshin Brainrot. Medlac. We marry the Fox girls. Yeah. Medlac with the spitting out the fire there. But yes. Still need more freaking caster chips. Give me a break. Just don't want to drop. Just keep dropping sniper chips over and over. Damn, this is. Oh well, it is what it is, but. But yeah, we marry the Fox girls. I quite like Pozemka, even though she's kind of nicknamed the pedo wolf girl because of her defense of the Durins. I always found very funny that Bagpipe is memed on for looking like Nino from quintessential quintuplets. Like, I could see the resemblance, to be honest. I could see the resemblance, right? Like, I can see the similarities of Bagpipe and Nino from quintuplets, if you look at it. Like, this is Nino from quintuplets, and this is Bagpipe. 400 megabyte update on Snowbreak? Probably. There was like a hotfix or something that got patched in. Like, there was the big update, and then there was like a hotfix or something that they patched in later. So yes, I believe there is a 400 megabyte update thingy. Like, I already have 9 freaking chips, but no caster chips yet. Well, this is annoying. This is annoying. Uh,
争いは避けられないもの。敵を発見。時間をかけるつもりはない。ただ一瞬です。リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
Oh, see ya, Eric. Thanks a lot for dropping by. Is Lena tank? She's a phalanx caster, midlick. She's... Yo, what up, John Miller? This is something you don't see every day. Me streaming Arknights, yeah, it is rare. But I do play Arknights very frequently off stream. But yeah, Lynn is a phalanx caster, so she is like Carnelian. Think like Carnelian, basically. How have you been, Couple? Don't see you every day, though, either. How have you been? Also, what up, Long Trend? What up, what up? Long time no see on the stream as well. You heard that Anis and Helm are getting their summer costumes. Yes, they are. Let me open up my Twitter, although I'm not going to open it live on stream directly. I'm going to first open the Goddess of Victory Twitter, and then, only then, I will show my Twitter, because otherwise I might get kind of demonetized. But yes, they are getting their own costume. There we go. So here's my Twitter. You have Helm Aquamarine. It's not a costume, it's an entirely new Nikke, right? Like, it's Helm, but in her swimsuit version. And Anis Spanking Summer. Well, sparkling, but we all call it spanking. With the swimsuit that defies the laws of physics. But yes. Like, these are the two new Nikkes that are going to be released with Summer Part 2. Quite looking forward to them. Yes, spanking indeed. Yeah, Wet Helm is real indeed. You're on vacation and this place has a different time zone. Oh, that makes sense. I hope you're enjoying your vacation though, Longtran. Like, don't waste your vacation watching me. No need to show. It is quite... these are quite cool, aren't they? Also, if you're curious, this is my Twitter. If you want to follow, feel free to follow. I post stuff on occasion there. Retweet stuff. You know. Posted, for example, as well the picture of the Nikke booth at the Japan Expo. You know, all of that jazz. So yeah. If you want to follow my Twitter, feel free to do so. It's not really mandatory. But I do plan on posting more frequently their stuff as well. And yoink, let's go. That's my Twitter. I just showed you. This is my Twitter at Alien. Oh, hold on. Let me type that in the chat. I'll give you the link. I have a bot command for that. I have a bot command for that. So there you go. This is my Twitter. I don't think I need to link my Discord and everything else. Follow or be banned, Monkagan. That is one way of doing it. Good setup? Yeah, I quite like my setup actually. So in the back you see a little bit of a mess due to work behind, but it is what it is. And on the other side, like I took this picture at the time I was editing the what's it called, the mast pools video that I published a while back. And yeah, these are the acrylic stands that I got from the Japan Expo. I was pretty happy about it, to be honest. Like when I went to the Japan Expo, which is where this picture as well is from. The Japan Expo. They had a really cool booth with cosplayers and everything, which I found pretty cool. With everything. Like, I quite liked the Japan Expo. But yeah. Had a lot of fun. JP bros are hyped about Anis? Yes. Yes, I have Nikke and HSR stuff. I'm quite happy that I managed to snag those merch, by the way. That way Horan can also hunt me in real life. You got a new Nikke today, which is Sakura? Oh, nice. Congrats on that, John Miller. Congrats on that. It's not your Twitter, it's your ex. Here are some words of wisdom, Ragnar, since you're saying it is your ex, because I can see what you're trying to do there. Just always remember, girlfriends are temporary, ex-girlfriends are forever. Words of wisdom. No Scarlet IRL, just like in game. Yeah, exactly. Exactly like, just like in game, Zephyr. Just like in game. Let's see, I have 6 of these, so I guess I can convert some of the sniper chips. Fuck it. I know it's a bit wasteful to do that, but might as well. Need Rapunzel and Isabel and more pilgrims. I hope you get them. You definitely do need them. They're pretty good to have. They're always pretty good to have. Let's make some more chips. Let's make some chips real quick. And give a quick test run to Lin and Chongyue. And then we'll wrap up the stream, I think, because it is getting a bit late. Let's see, so I do need 2 of these. When a new event kicks in, yeah. I can't wait for the new event. Really looking forward to it. Really, really looking forward to the new event. Let's see. There we go. But yeah, the JP bros are super hyped for Summer Anise. Like, it's crazy. I was looking at the JP Twitter side of things, and it's amazing. Because you gotta understand that Japan is way more into Twitter than probably a lot of other countries are. Like, a lot more into Twitter than many other countries are. So one of the ways you can get a lot of information about what the Japanese side of Nikke thinks is going through Twitter. Through the Nikke related Twitter comments and everything. And you can get, like, it's not complete because you also gotta go through a little bit of forums and everything to complete that. But you get a pretty big idea of how the Japanese community is reacting to new events and everything. And they're really, really hyped about Summer Anise and Summer Helm. It's actually insane. Like, they're going feral over it. They're actually going feral over it. Which, I mean, I understand. I understand perfectly.
Doctor, ここにあった書類は重要度ごとにファイリングしておきました。僭越ながら
let's see. So we're going to increase Lin. Lin is here. And oh, I'm missing 2, really. Okay, let us craft 2 more. 2 more. Funnily enough, wanted to take away the cardboard statue of the Doro and Snow White and Scarlet. Yes, I did. I actually did. I actually wanted to take them home, but they were not like cardboard cutouts, by the way, Zephyr. They were like wooden cutouts. They were not cardboard. They're actually made out of plywood, or not plywood, like something similar to plywood. But yeah, I wanted to take them home, but I realized that in my current apartment it's not gonna fit. Like, I have no place to put them. But next time I'll probably bring some of those home. I probably will actually bring some of those home. I guess, yeah, this is good enough. And now, onto this. Hopefully I don't get randomly shafted by some random component that I needed. Okay. I'm not gonna farm those though. I think I'm gonna just try to buy them with the green tickets, because fuck farming. There we go. This should be enough. Just as I was saying, I hope I don't get randomly shafted by some weird tier 2 ingredient that I forgot to farm after a long while. And of course it's a freaking salt. There we go. Aliens event with Alien Ripley. It could be cool to have something like Aliens as a collab, not gonna lie. It could be cool. I'll look for body pillows. Like, there are some cool body pillows for Nikke and other things. I won't show them on stream because it's a bad idea with regards to YouTube, but just know that they exist, and there is a very good wrappy body pillow that exists. I'll just say that much. You can do the Googling yourself afterwards. Just know that it exists. Let's give a quick try on, I guess this. We're gonna skip the cinematic though. I want to give a quick try. Oh, what? Oh, right. Okay, we're gonna give it a try in 1-7 because I want to give them a very quick try to those two. 1-7, 1-7, 1-7. There we go. Just really quickly want to give them a shot. Let's remove this and put Lin. And let us remove Suitor to put Chongyue, even though he's not E1 even, he's E0 still. Let us go with this. I kind of want to see them in game. Yeah, like we could get a lot of very cool things if they did an Alien collab. Or even a Predator collab as well. Like, just think about it. Predator collab could also be pretty cool. Like, even a Predator collab would be pretty cool. Okay, let's put Lin as well. Okay, so listen to this voice line. Once I increase him, this voice line, you're gonna hear it a lot. If I ever stream Arknights, you're gonna hear it a lot. Because he has one ability that just cycles so frequently, it's insane. They really didn't think that one through with Chongyue. Not like, you can tell they didn't think it through with Chongyue. And there's also, this is a pretty nice one. Look at the animation. Oh, that looks so cool. I like this. Some female colonial marines with all weapons. That would be pretty cool too. Like, I would take such collabs. Like, their collabs are fan service at the end of the day, so I would take that. Although you would have to accept that those female marines and Ripley and so on would become anime girls. It is a yeah, I know. I don't have him E2 yet, Ragnar. I'm just saying that for reference, the sound that he makes, you're gonna hear it. And you need to activate it 5 times. Yeah, I know. It's like how Tachanka also became an anime girl in Arknights, right? Like, you know from Rainbow Six, well, Tachanka became an anime girl. There you go. Here's Tachanka.
I love my content, but better over worse. If you invited me, you must not be looking for an invitation. I like the way you think. Personally, I prefer the enemies to come to us in search of death. How about you?
So yeah, they would become anime girls. And there's also Ash and everything in Arknights. Human Clinic. Ooh. New furniture. New furniture. Nice. I like decorating my base. I actually like decorating my base. At least have nostalgia. Yeah, I love those movies back in the day, right? I really love those movies. I'm going to start wrapping up the stream. We can talk a little bit longer, that's fine. But I'm going to start wrapping up the stream because it is late and I had a very long day today, actually. And I even got caught in the rain, believe it or not. I got caught in a cold summer shower during the day, so I do want to go to bed early to avoid catching a cold. We can chat a little bit longer, just kind of like a just chatting kind of thing, right? kind of thing. Just gonna change the categories as well back to Nikke for future stuff because I will be streaming Nikke tomorrow. Whoops. Nikke, there we go. But yeah, like I'm not going to sleep immediately, but yeah, like I'm just starting to wrap up a little bit. We can chit chat about a few things. Also, I never noticed that Snow White had the pilgrim symbol on her armor actually. I don't know how I just noticed that just now, but if you look at the image on my stream, you can see the pilgrim symbol on the thing on her chest near the dog tags. That's pretty cool. But yeah, like I'm just starting to slowly wrap up a little bit the stream, wind down, and then just go to bed and everything. Uh, kind of a shame that people just joined the stream when I'm wrapping up though. If you want to see some more Nikke content, feel free to follow as well. I stream every day at around from 9 to midnight PM GMT plus 2. But yes, you're still doing Union raids? Oh yeah. It must be nice being me. Yeah, I already did my Union raid strikes because I wanted to avoid having to hit freaking Mother Whale. I wish they bring back some events that they've done. Yeah, in one of the developer notes, actually, they were talking about the idea of creating a system to allow players to play old events anytime they want, with all of the map and everything. I imagine that they're ironing out the details for that, but there was a developer's note that was very specifically mentioning this point, that they're looking into making events available permanently, past events, to players, so that new players that missed said events can go through those stories and enjoy them at their own pace, and to catch up to the story and everything. Snowbreak needs a PvP. That would be pretty cool. You have 10 accounts to pilot. What the fuck is your union doing? Like, what's the point of your union if half of it is you yourself, Ragnar? It's not a hope thingy, right? But I mean, but they could have hit it at a different timing, right? But yeah, I mean, your union knows what it's doing clearly because they're pretty high ranked, so it's fine. But try not to burn yourself out, Ragnar. I'm just concerned about you. But yes, Snowbreak having PvP would be pretty cool. Yeah, like I hope they implement it as soon as possible, but the fact that they already announced that they are looking into ways of doing it tells you that it's going to happen, right? It is going to happen. Just it's a question of how. Uh, it's just a question of how they're going to optimize it to make it happen, because the problem is that at some point. No, Overzone wouldn't be the first mission. It's just a matter of events being replayable, not a question of chronology, Zephyr. You haven't finished Snow White's multiple scenarios. Oh, that sucks. I mean, if you're curious about those, well, you would have to scour my old streams, actually, so it's probably not recommended. But I did cover every single one of them throughout my streams. Every single ending. I did them on stream. But yeah, they are planning on doing it. The question is how they're going to optimize it, because games that do this, so for example, Arc Knights and Azure Lane also have now permanently available past events, run into the issue that the game files are becoming bigger and bigger. Azure Lane being one of the biggest, in that regard, because they have such a lot of things available from past stuff, and a lot of voice lines and a lot of things in general, right? So I assume that the Nikke devs are looking into ways of implementing that without killing devices in terms of, space and everything. And also how not to make it, bug out the rest of the game, because it is a possibility. Events probably were not designed well, they were designed probably with replayability in mind, but yeah, you feel old? Why is that, Zephyr? Why is that? But yeah, I wouldn't want to stay up until 4 a.m. Ragnar. That's the thing, and that's why I'm worried about you, because your union also needs to put their own weight. Like, as much as they don't want to do it, well, if they want to be at that ranking, if you're the one carrying 10 other people, it's like, yeah, I don't know how to put it. You're watching Sonic X on Netflix? Oh no. The best thing to feel old and one of my favorite childhood games was Sonic Adventure. on the Sega Dreamcast. That was one of my first consoles when I was a kid. Sonic Adventure on the Sega Dreamcast. That is and Crazy Taxi on the Sega Dreamcast as well. That was like childhood for me. I did also play Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtles. Yeah, but you're basically doing the work of a third of your members, Ragnar. Like that's the thing that I'm. That's the thing that I'm saying. But I mean, you do you. Like you know what you're doing. So I'm not going to bot into it. You're like you know what you're doing, so it's fine. I just hope you don't burn yourself out. That's about it. That's just my primary concern about you doing that. But yeah, Sonic Adventure on the for you it was Cartoon Network. Yeah, Cartoon Network was also a thing. Other unions have pilots. Yeah, I understand that. Like I won't I won't argue about it. Like you do you, right? But for me it was like Sonic Adventure on Sega Dreamcast, Crazy Taxi on Sega Dreamcast as well. This is like childhood for me as well. Also, another one that I really enjoyed is what his name again? What was the name? Oh yeah, Teenage Ninja Turtles on the NES. This was also childhood for me, and this was painful childhood for me. On top of that, like this was actually childhood trauma. Teenage Ninja Turtles on the NES. That was also something. For you, it's Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh yeah, for me, Pokemon as well. Like 90s and early 2000s. Yeah, that is childhood for me, basically. For you, it was Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, Pokemon was pretty cool. I was never that much into Pokemon because I was on the Digimon side of things. If you guys remember, if you guys know about Digimon, when I was a kid, I was on the Digimon side of things. So I was not that much into Pokemon as a child, but Yu-Gi-Oh! I like loved it. Like Yu-Gi-Oh! Was the best. I loved it so much. You want chili dogs now? So do I. I could actually use some chili dogs. I could really use some chili dogs. But yeah, like Yu-Gi-Oh was also like the original Yu-Gi-Oh, not the new ones. Like the original power of friendship top dating bullshit with the three Egyptian gods and Exodia and everything. I actually at the Japan Expo I bought the three gods. I'm repeating myself, but I did for €6. I was pretty happy to get them because it's a childhood memory as well. So I got all three of them. So I was pretty happy about that. But yeah, Scooby Doo was also like childhood for me. Oh yeah, okay. How many of you remember this show? How many of you remember this show? It's not as old as the other shows that made my childhood, but I remember this one. How many of you remember this show? I did watch anime when I was a kid. You remember it? Yeah, it was such a good cartoon. Anime wise, what I used to watch as a kid was Rurouni Kenshin. This was part of my childhood. Rurouni Kenshin, the original anime. Also, Yu Yu Hakusho was part of my childhood. I used to watch that all the time on TV when I was a kid. Yu Yu Hakusho, Dragon Ball Dragon Ball Z as well. That was like childhood for me as well. I would have gotten it away with you if it wasn't for those meddling kids. Yeah, that is. I sound like I'm 32. I'm not 32, Visca-chan. I'm not that old yet. But I am turning 30 this year. Yes. I also used to watch Ranma One Half, actually. That was a pretty cool anime. Ranma One Half. I quite liked that as a kid. It was pretty funny. It was very silly, though. But yeah, like those were like childhood stuff for me. We're still 20. Well, I'm still in my 20s. I'm turning 30 this year though, which is kind of a shame, but it is what it is. Such is life. Oh, do you guys remember this show though? I wonder how many people remember this show. Oh, another one of my childhood shows as well. I don't know if you guys know this one. It got a remake recently as well. Uh, Trigon. Used to love this anime as well. Really, really love this one. And also Cowboy Bebop. Like these are the animes that got me into the whole anime thing, right? To some extent. Like Rurouni Kenshin is what got me into practicing Japanese martial arts initially. Funnily enough, like I got really into kendo, aikido, karate, and so on, thanks to as a kid being influenced by Rurouni Kenshin. Actually, this is live stream now. Yeah, I mean just going down memory lane before going to bed, right? I hope this is not too boring for y'all though, but it is. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Cowboy Bebop was such a good anime. But originally, like this is what got me a bit like into the whole Japanese martial arts and everything. And I stopped watching anime for a very long time, and then I got back into anime when I was in like middle school, high school, was when Death Note was around, when what's it called? When Darker Than Black was around. Like Darker Than Black is probably the thing that got me back into anime actually. Now that I think about it. Darker Than Black is probably the anime that got me back into anime. Any hentai besides Hellsing? Yeah, Hellsing originally was a hentai, funnily enough. Was Brigadon and Utena Revolution. Brigadon, I don't think I know it. Ah, okay. I don't know this one personally. And Utena Revolution. I don't think I know these actually. Oh, this one I know actually. Utena Revolution, I know it. This one I know it. I forgot about this one. Oh yeah, and you know also what else really got me into the whole martial arts thing, Japanese martial arts? You guys are never gonna get it. Guess it. This also got me a lot into Japanese martial arts, believe it or not. This show was really part of my childhood. I really liked it. Karate Kid also got me a lot into it. I really like Karate Kid. Really like those movies. Because there are multiple Karate Kids. Yeah, Kamen Riders. Have you guys never watched Kamen Rider? Such a like it's an old show, but it's so good. Especially the one that I watched was Kamen Rider Black. But yeah, I really liked Kamen Rider. Really, really liked Kamen Rider. I mean, it was like I watched that along with Power Rangers as well, but I preferred Kamen Rider for some reason. Kamen Rider. Yeah, yeah, go Power Rangers. Exactly. Oh man, that is a lot of memories though from childhood and everything. That was a lot of memories from childhood. But yeah, like man, those were the times. Those were the times. But yeah, anyways, I think I'm going to wrap it here. Late 90s to early 2000s, amen. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, yeah. But yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it here for today. I appreciate a lot the support. Have a good night or good day, depending on where you guys are at. If you want to get news and stuff like that, there is the Discord that you can join if you haven't already. And otherwise, yo, what up, Cloth Bandit? Nice to see you as well. I see you were lurking, I guess. Um, the Discord for news about my streams and everything. You could always follow the Twitter as well. And otherwise, I hope to see you guys soon. Have a good night and good day. See ya.